So good afternoon. We're here with Fredrik Härén, founder of Interesting.org and author of several influential books, including the Idea Book, a bestseller, and it translated into 14 languages. Your talk today was with Mindshare. Could you summarize the Mindshare that took place today?
Yeah, so what we did today was that we launched my next book, actually launched a beta version of my next book, which is called One World, One Company, which is about being a global company. So what we mean by beta version is that it's about 27 chapters and the real book will have maybe 45. And Mindshare was kind enough to print a couple of thousand books to give away in Cannes for people to read the book, have comments, but also to give me more examples of how some companies and some brands are becoming more global, which the book is all about.
So in the talk, you talk about a global company, but not globalization. What do you mean by this?
Actually, what I mean by that is that a global company, of course, is part of globalization, but globalization has a negative word to it. For most people, that means, we take jobs from America and we move them to India and so on. A global company is a company that thinks as the world as one. So, for example, KPMG is a very global company. But if you're a Swedish accountant and you work in Sweden for a Swedish client, how much of that is globalization? Nothing. But the company itself is global, meaning they have global processes, global best practice, they share information across the world. So the company becomes a better company because they think how can they utilize the best expertise and the best consultants that they have. So globalization is a negative word. A global company is a positive word. And if you want to take it even further, you could say that, let's say, for example, say fishing. A global fishing company would take the most responsibility because they would look at the whole world saying, okay, we can't fish too much here. But if you're just a Spanish fishing company, you just try to get as much fish as you can out of, your Spanish waters. You don't think about the whole world, right? So there's a difference there. So actually, I think just like you would say, like a Swede is part of the world, but a human is on a different level. This is the same concept with global companies. You're one world, one company. That's why the title is like that.
So you just recently published a book. Could you tell us a little bit more about it?
I wrote this book because I travel a lot, about 250 days per year, and I meet industries in different countries, and I felt that some companies are having a great time right now. They're thriving, and some companies are like struggling, and they're afraid of what's happening, and they're trying to protect what they have. And I said, wait, there's a common denominator here between the companies that are having fun right now and thriving, and that is that they kind of were able to take this mindset of being a global, being a nationalistic company like a Swedish company or a German company, and move up one ladder, one step, and now looking at themselves as just being a company in the world. And the ones who have that mindset are doing great right now. So I started interviewing these companies and say, what can others learn from that? And the book is about that.